Welcome back to the Two Blues podcast and to the most elite Robert Sanchez cook sesh you never knew you needed. If you were looking for a video to relay your frustrations on arguably the worst goalkeeper to ever put on a Chelsea jersey, you found it. You found it. You're in the right place. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. There's already a couple of people in the comments. Gabriel, Kieran, appreciate you joining my bros. But there is now else to say today than Robert Sanchez needs to be handing his P45 in immediately. If the first thing out of the manager's... You know what? I don't even want to hear the manager do an interview. I want to hear Robert Sanchez do an interview. This is a grown-ass fucking man. This is a brother that is 27 years of age, if I'm not mistaken. This is a man that should be speaking for himself. He's got full control, full autonomy of his social media, but he's letting Enzo Maresca take the fall. And we've got Chelsea fans that are mad at Enzo Maresca for continually coming out and backing Robert Sanchez. What are you going to do? You're going to come out and say, oh, nah, my goalkeeper's shit. I don't trust him. I don't rate this guy. Maresca can't come out and say this guy's not it. He can't come out and slag him off. Robert Sanchez is his own man. At what point does he turn around and say, you know what, I'm not going to let Enzo Maresca keep taking the flak, keep taking the fall for my mistakes. The brother had made, before today, 4 errors leading to goals in the Premier League. That is the same amount that Kepa made in, I think it was 130 games for Chelsea. He's done that in 20 games this season. And he's done it again today. I mean, two mistakes. What was he doing for the second goal? I'm not hearing that, Gabriel. Chalobah had a solid game. Chalobah tracked haaland for the final goal. If Sanchez is on his goal line, haaland passes back, haaland turns back. Chalobah does exactly what he needs to do as a centre-back. Pushes him the way he wants him, putting him in a non-dangerous situation. And you know what? Robert Sanchez has just covered himself in shit. There's players that covered himself in glory. He covered himself in shit with that goal. What the fuck was he thinking? I've seen 8-year-olds with better positional awareness than fucking Robert Sanchez. I've seen kids that have never played football in their life with better positional awareness than Robert Sanchez. This guy is a fucking weapon, bruv. You know what? We are going to test the limits of YouTube on this stream because I have been holding back for so long. I'm a straight up guy. I'm an honest guy. I call it how I see it. And I've been choosing my words very, very carefully with Robert Sanchez. This balance of being monetized and being in the system and being on platforms. Fuck that, bro. My honest opinion on Robert Sanchez, he's a fucking cunt. If I see him on the street, I'm not fucking punching him. I'm putting a fucking brick through his temple, bruv. This guy is a fucking thief, stealing hundreds of thousands of fucking pounds out of people's wallets, Chelsea fans' wallets, taxpayers' wallets. Fuck this guy, man. I do not understand how he is fucking employed. I don't understand how he's a fucking footballer. I don't understand what Enzo Maresca sees in him. It is generational. The lack of the fucking head loss that you're going to see on this channel, I guarantee you there is no one in this Chelsea squad that rattles me quite like Robert Sanchez. But even I hold my tongue. But tonight, fuck that. I am done with this guy. I'm done trying to be professional, trying to get monetized, fuck that. This guy deserves all the smoke, bro. This guy needs to be fucking cooked. This guy, I wish I could sit there and speak to him face to face, because you know what? 10 times out of 10, these YouTubers, the influence content creators, they would not say what they would on camera to the players. They wouldn't say it with chest. Brother, Robert Sanchez is in front of me right now. I would fucking get that cunt in a headlock about talking to him, bro. We're past words. We're past conversations. That guy cost us 3 points tonight. And yes, Gabriel, Kieran, you are both bang on. Chelsea were fucking shit today. In the second half, we were fucking useless. About as fucking dangerous as a fucking water bottle, bro. Honest, genuinely, we were fucking... we were so... Gabriel, you've... taking the words out of my mouth. Nkunku, I've been screaming for this guy, saying, oh my God, I can't believe he's not getting cameos, not getting opportunities. Half an hour he got today. Did he touch the ball? I'm going to have to check FootMob. I'm 99% sure Nkunku did not touch the fucking ball. I would argue he probably didn't come on the pitch. I reckon Jackson came off and Nkunku went and fucking sat down because he was that used to not playing. He did not look like he touched the ball today. Oh, that second half performance, diabolical. We should be putting the fucking knife to their throats. We should be going at them, doing exactly what we did in the first 3 minutes, putting these players that are in a pit of misery right now under more pressure, just compiling that. We should have been on Kushanov, bro. Yellow card and an error leading to a goal and 50% pass completion in 7 minutes. Are you dumb? This player on his Premier League debut, we should have been targeting him. Listen, I don't like saying this. I don't like playing football that way. Bro, on his debut, on a booking, cannot touch the ball to save his life. The Man City players don't want to pass the ball to him. We need to be sticking 2 man on him and going at him every single time. And every single time we put the ball down that left flank, it worked. In the first half, it worked. Every single time. The amount of times I said in my live match preview, if we play to our attacking best today, if we just focus on quick transitions, quick counter-attacks, we'll win 6-7-0 today. We could have been 2-0 up within the first 7 minutes. If that Palmer pass, I'm so fed up with this fucking what if with this Chelsea squad. What if that Palmer pass was weighted correctly? What if Nicholas Jackson has the confidence, has been scoring and has the confidence to take that on first time and score that? But I don't want to get onto Jackson for that because it was the Palmer pass. Such a poor pass. 2-on-1. You got the opportunity to square it for 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes and he fucked it. And he played like he didn't have a fuck to give the rest of the game, Palmer. I know he did a couple of different things, but I'm getting on to Palmer this game. I'm getting on to Palmer now. This fucking nonchalance, this fucking swanning about the gaff, just because, not thinking you're better, he is better. 100% he's better. 100% he's the best player on the pitch. But swanning about the gaff, not doing your fucking job when we're in moments like that, bang out of order, man. We got players like Nkunku, Felix pushing for minutes. Obviously, Nkunku side part into that, another conversation today. But we got these players on the bench that can't get a fucking sniff because of Cole Palmer. And if he doesn't fancy it, if he doesn't want it, last couple of games, he's had one big tackle on him and he's looked out of the game. The entire rest of the game, he's not wanted the ball, not pressed, not been central, not been a focal point. Look, I understand it. If you're injured and you feel it, fucking come off. Do not be detrimental to the rest of the team. And that is what Cole Palmer was today. Detrimental to the rest of the team. And part of it is because Maresca plays him on that left half space instead of that right half space, so he can't cut in. But he was doing that in that first half and looking effectual. But as soon as Chelsea go 2-1, as soon as Chelsea get into a difficult position, he's fucking nowhere to be seen. This Chelsea squad lacks mentality. You lot always in my comments on the TikTok, on the Instagram, we don't need 27-year-old, 28-year-old. We're building a youth to do. Look where the youth gets us. Fucking wobbly heads against big opposition that we should be absolutely fucking swanning out the park. Should be 2-0 up against Manchester City in the first 10 minutes today. We should be putting the game to bed before half time. I got Kieran on my fucking phone saying we should not be drawing. The game should be fucking out of sight. He's bang on. Game should have been over by half time. Kushanov should have been sent off by half time. Not because he didn't deserve to be sent off, but the fact that we did not pressure that guy on a booking, one error leading to a goal in 3 minutes. And we didn't push on him. We didn't press on him. We didn't exploit that weakness. They got Mateus Nunes, man, at right back. And we don't do fuck all with it in that second half. Pedro Neto on the bench. Sancho had an off day today. Maresca, probably the most dangerous of all the wingers. You know what frustrated me the most? Getting the ball out to those wingers. There were a couple of times where someone was carrying the ball forward. Enzo Fernandez did it once. Caicedo did it once. And Chalobah is the one that sticks most prominently in my mind. Had an opportunity to lay the ball off for Palmer, lay the ball off for Maresca, and then they've got space to drive into. They can then make the defender make a decision. They can then commit them either inside or outside. Make them make a conscious choice. But for too long, we hold on to the ball, let them close the gap, let them get to the edge of the box, and then we play it. And it's like, fucking hell, we've got nothing. No space in behind to be able to work. No space to be able to do something creative. All you can do is work it wide, get it in. And the deliveries today, diabolical. From set pieces, wide positions, so poor. Nobody in the box, no presence whatsoever. You know what? 7 games, no goal. I'm starting to say, bring in a Brock's presence. I still believe and I will still stand Nicholas Jackson to the day I fucking die. That assist, more than enough today to show me that he is an elite player when he wants to be. There is an elite player in there. But he just, today, he looks like, I mean, he's such a confidence-driven player as is, and it looks like this drought is taking a serious toll on him. But more than enough times, he made solid runs in that first half. Great runs when the City defence was pressed up the halfway line. 30, 40, 50 yards to work in, and he was making great runs, perfectly timed to within an inch of where they needed to be. But we were not releasing the pass. We were not getting that attack going. How many times did we have a quick transition, quick attack today? 3, 4 players on 3, 4 defenders for Man City. We could commit, we could go at them, we could make something happen. That is when we look most dangerous, not just today, throughout the season, throughout the entirety of this Maresca tenure. We have looked most dangerous when we just let our guard down and just fucking go at them. But there is so much hesitancy in this Chelsea side. Even with that Palmer, and yes, Palmer weighted the passing correctly, but you know what? If Nicholas Jackson is confident in scoring, he takes that on first time with his left foot, even though the ball is a yard in front of him. He goes, you know what? Fucking hell, I catch that in my stride and I bury that in the far corner. Ederson's nowhere to be seen. A confident Nicholas Jackson buries that. But he knows he hasn't got a goal in 6 games. So he thinks, you know what? If I miss this one-on-one, John Obi Mikel is going to be the first one. Oh, we need Osimhen. You're a cunt, mate. I thought I was one of the ones saying John Obi Mikel was a fucking club legend. You know what? The fucking damage you've done to Nicholas Jackson this season, not just John Obi Mikel, that goes as a whole for people that are critical of these Chelsea players. They fucking see everything you say. These Chelsea players see my stories when I at them. They see the posts I make when I make a direct post about them, which is why I am very hesitant to call people out, why I'm very particular with the words that I choose. But you know what? Robert Sanchez can get to fuck, man. You can hold all this corn. I do not give a fuck. But back to the point, Nicholas Jackson, he's just 2 different players. When he's in confidence and out of confidence, when he's offside and onside, he's 2 different players. When he's offside, he's fucking best striker in the world. When he's onside, he doesn't look like he knows what he wants to do. And today, it really did look, there were a couple of decisions he had, split decisions, where it could have gone really right or really wrong. And he just chose the wrong thing every single time. He just looked bang out of form. There's not having your shooting boots on, and there's fucking putting the wrong socks on the wrong feet. Like, honestly, he looked god-awful. But it does not help that we bought Nkunku on for a third of the game, for 33% of today's game, if not more. And he didn't touch the ball, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? Let's have a quick look on that football. And you know what? We've had the team 11 on the side on the ratings on football. So let's go through the ratings real fucking quick. Right, we'll start with Jackson. He did get the Jackson got a 7.5 apparently. Hang on a minute. What? He won 0 out of 2 tackles. 3 out of 4 ground duels. All right, fair enough. He worked hard. Fair enough. Right, let's go back to the back. Robert Sanchez. Oh, I took fucking Haaland out my team as well. Typical. Right, so 90 minutes played, 3 saves, 1 errors led to goal. I'd argue 2. XG phase 2, 54% passing, 31% on the long balls. Yeah. This is a guy that has got to go. This is a guy that I do not understand. I've been saying for a long time, I don't understand. I don't get why Maresca props him up. And I will kind of semi-retract that statement. I understand why Maresca protects him, because he is a Chelsea player. And at the end of the day, look, Mourinho did it and everyone said, oh, you're a genius, whatever. You've got to protect your player. It's not like Maresca can come out in a press conference. Someone goes, oh, Sanchez, 4 errors leading to goals. What happens? And Maresca goes, yeah, no, he's fucking dog shit, mate. What world are you living in? It's professional football. They're paid, they're media trained. Ain't going to happen. That being said, I will go back to what I was saying first thing on the stream, what I was saying to fucking Kieran on WhatsApp voice note. How Robert Sanchez cannot come out and own this like a man. Is he 27 years old? 27? Same age as me? Year younger? I don't know how old I am. 27 years old. Full accountability, full access to his social media, full control, full autonomy over his life. He's not being led. He's not a puppet. And yet week in, week out, let's Maresca take the fall. Let's Maresca take the difficult questions. If I'm that Chelsea fan, if I'm the rest of that Chelsea team, number one, I'm fucking putting 6 bars of soap into a fucking pillowcase and beating the absolute shit out of that cunt when he gets into the dressing room. I ain't even waiting for him to get in the showers, bro. I'm just full on assaulting him the second he walks through the fucking door. Put him out for 6 months. Fucking break his fingers. I don't care what he needs. Cannot be in the sticks. Cannot be in goal for the rest of the season. Cannot be in goal. If Jorgensen does not start the next game, we fucking riot. I'm calling it as a Chelsea fan base. We genuinely need to do something because there is not a single Chelsea fan I know that props Robert Sanchez. So how the fuck is he still starting? There are millions, there are hundreds of millions of us across the globe. None of us rate Robert Sanchez, yet this cunt still starts week in, week out. We need to do something. We've done stuff before. We've taken action before. It's like, you know what? I'd go as far as to say it's virtually exactly the same as the situation Arsenal have with Thomas Partey being a rapist. Robert Sanchez is a fucking war criminal, bruv. Get him out of my club. How are we paying this fucking terrorist hundreds of thousands of pounds every single week to just continually commit war crimes, to continually just fucking thieve, fucking take out of our pockets? We're paying for this guy. Me buying this shirt is paying this guy's fucking wages. We need to do something. As fans, we need to take control. We need to fucking bombarding social media ain't enough because that's just abuse. Not that he doesn't deserve all the abuse, bruv. We need to be writing fucking letters, signing petitions. We need to be getting shit going, man. Genuinely happy. Petrovic is playing right now, and I guarantee you his rating is just double what Robert Sanchez's was today. I genuinely do not understand how he's a goalkeeper, how he's a footballer, how he gets paid a wage, how he hasn't been fucking pillowcased over his head, put in the back of a black van, taken out to the Thames, tied rocks to his legs, and just... I honestly, anyone, please, anybody know anybody? Please, anyone? Come on. Someone must know someone. Someone must know someone that can get Robert Sanchez out this fucking team. Because my God almighty, I switched off after that second goal. I'll be 100% real and transparent. I watched the game, but I won't watch it. That was it. Done. There was no... There is... I'll tell you what as well. Perfect other side of the coin. I did a live watch-along on Friday night and I watched Chelsea under-21s against Southampton under-21s. And there was not very much different in it in the first 20, 25 minutes. Chelsea, far superior team, I think, personally, in terms of talent. But the one thing Southampton had in their back pocket was Gavin Bazunu. Bazunu, whatever his name is. A keeper with solid experience that was able to completely turn a game on his head. 2-3 times, Chelsea put the ball into the box and had opportunities early on, and Bazunu saved them. Bazunu claimed them, and instantly Southampton defenders were thinking, fuck me, we're safe. Even if we make a mistake, we're good. Bazunu has got this. We have faith. I can pass back to him. We can knock it about. Even if we get impressed, we can, little tick-a-tacker. I can tell you for a fact, none of those Chelsea players trust Robert Sanchez passing back to him. I know for a fact. I can see it in their fucking eyes. I know as a defender what it's like not to want to pass back to your goalkeeper. And 1000%, they do not trust that guy. They trust him less than us as fans. You can see it. It was like when fucking Man City didn't want to pass to Kushner in the first half. These Chelsea players do not want to pass back to Robert Sanchez. He's an absolute fucking weapon on the ball. But off the ball, the position, what does he do that's good? Because saves is his fucking job. It's like Balotelli said one time, I don't celebrate for scoring. You see the postman celebrating for fucking delivering a letter. When Maresca comes out and says, how many times does Moy miss a pass? How many times? Don't start dragging other players into this, mate. This is your fucking mess because you've made Sanchez number one. I don't get it. I don't get it. And let's stop blaming Sanchez. Can you see another retard in that squad? Can you genuinely see another person that's missing 6 chromosomes in that squad? Not 2, not 1, not 2, not 3, 6 chromosomes Robert Sanchez is missing. Fuck me, bro. Enter him into the Paralympics, man. This guy genuinely, Butterfingers doesn't even fucking cover it. Honestly, he's just tear up his fucking contract. If I don't see a statement from Chelsea, Maresca, Sanchez, somebody tonight owning this mistake, owning this narrative. It's gone, man. It's too far. I get Maresca defending his players, but there's got to be a point where Robert Sanchez, as a grown-ass fucking man, a grown-ass 27-year-old individual, has to look at himself, have accountability and say, you know what? I'm not doing what I need to fucking do. I'm getting paid £100,000 a week, if not more, to keep goals out, and I am fucking dog shit at my job. If I was shit at my job, I would be embarrassed to turn up every day and to perform. And if I was the face of my job, and I was doing shit work consistently, week in, week out, fucking dog shit, dog shit, dog shit, dog shit on dog shit every single week. You think I'm not fucking owning that myself? I'm a grown-ass fucking man. I have pride. I have morals. You think I'm not owning that? The fact that Robert Sanchez has been radio fucking silent this entire season. No sorry blues, no nothing. Fucking wanker, bruv. Get him out my fucking squad. He makes Onana look fucking prolific. I would rather have Andre Onana in this Chelsea squad. I would rather have Andre Onana in this Chelsea squad. I can't. As you can see in the top left, the Robert Sanchez out GoFundMe is pending. Conscious decision, executive decision. This Chelsea fan base, somebody in this Chelsea fan base needs to get a fucking word to Winston Lee, to Stewart, to fucking Bowley, Egbali, Clear, all of them, man. Somebody needs to get a fucking 50-mark essay to them on why Robert Sanchez is the most diabolical human being to have ever put on a fucking Chelsea shirt, player or fan. There has never been a worse individual, man. Never. It faded. Why is your keeper coming out there? Doesn't matter. Whether it's Chris Wood, whether it's Kai Havertz, whether it's Haaland, whether it's Nicholas Jackson, doesn't matter. Why the fuck is the keeper coming out there? Who does he think he is? Who the fuck does Robert Sanchez think he is to be coming out there? Positional awareness of fucking Humpty Dumpty, bruv. Absolute fucking weapon. He is the fucking... honestly, genuinely, I can't. He gives me heart palpitations. Genuinely is a serious problem to my health. I have no doubt my life expectancy has decreased 5, maybe 10 years in the last season due to the stress. My hairline has gone back. But my hair used to be thick. My hair used to be, I was going to say luscious. Pause. Bro, the stress Robert Sanchez has caused me has set me back irreversibly. Genuinely, I just do not understand how Maresca continues to prop him, how he continues to not take accountability for himself as a grown-ass man, as a 27-year-old man. Come out on Instagram and apologize. Jump on a live and let Chelsea fans abuse you for 10, 15 minutes and just sit there and say, I'm sorry. If you really had our best interests at heart, you'd rip up your contract. You would go into that dressing room after half time and you would genuinely offer your resignation. You would terminate your own contract. That is the only good thing you can do. That is the only thing you can do to offset the £20 million that we spent on you and the wages that we continue to spend every single week. Nothing could get this transfer back to a positive, even if we sold him for 50 million. The harm, the damage he has caused us, irreversible. Without Robert Sanchez this season, if we have George Petrovic in goal this season, we are currently second. We are currently 3-4 points off Liverpool. We have beaten Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Tottenham. We've beaten, the majority of the big teams. We've not conceded as many as we have. We've got faith and confidence going forward into the second half of the season. If Petrovic is in goal right now, fuck it, if Jorgensen's in goal right now, we are not in the same position that we are in. If we had won today, 5 points ahead of Man City, we leapfrog Nottingham Forest. We leapfrog Newcastle going into third. We're sixth, if I'm not mistaken, with teams like Bournemouth on the same number of points as us. sniffing at our heels, potentially going to take our European spot. We are now in a genuine reality where Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth get European football. Chelsea do not. I mean, does that sit well for you as Chelsea fans? How do you feel about Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest finishing above you in the league? Because listen, I can take Aston Villa. I can take Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United, Spurs. I can take those teams. Brighton. I can take them, man, finishing above us. Nottingham Forest. I know this is a team with quality. I know this is a team with pedigree and experience in years. You think I can take Nottingham Forest? You think I can take Bournemouth finishing above us? If Bournemouth take our European spot, I'm looking for someone to blame. Who the fuck do we blame? Who is to blame in this situation? Genuinely terrifies me that this Chelsea team is potentially as clueless as we were when Abramovich left us 3 years ago. Wait, was it over 3 years ago? 4 years ago now. Genuinely, we concede. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Route one Man City the game today. Basics of football, one Man City the game today. We can play the most progressive, tic-tacker, attacking, fluid, exciting football do you want to see? We lost to 3 Route 1 goals and our fucking goalkeeper genuinely being autistic. And I'm on a spectrum, so I can say that. But how many times can it happen? Where the fuck is my phone? I've been looking around for my phone. I can't find that shit. Who the fuck knows? Camera's gonna. You know what? I'll have to switch the camera now then. Oh, bear with me 1 second. Let's go into the comments. Right. Wes, no. Why isn't Maresca getting any blame? He knew all this was on the cards. We all have been watching Sanchez all season long. Has anyone seen the stats? Sanchez? Yeah, well, no one's disagreeing with you, brother. No one fucking rates Sanchez in the gaff, mate. As far as I'm aware, anyway. It's not a... I don't know. Somebody's just told me off for cursing. I said the fuck. What is it? What's the word? The profanity police. The profanity police are here, guys. The profanity police. Fuck you and fuck Robert Sanchez. Fuck Robert Sanchez. I will fucking put a brick through Robert Sanchez's fucking temple if I ever see him on the street. Fuck headlocking. Fuck punching this guy. I'm taking his life. Fuck this guy and fuck the profanity police. I ain't here for monetization. I ain't here for fucking children to watch my show, bro. I'm here to give my fucking honest opinion. And Robert Sanchez brings out these emotions in me. I ain't here to sit here and fucking listen to people in the comments giving me shit about, oh, don't swear, don't go. Fuck off. If you don't like it, fuck off. This ain't the channel for you. You should already know that. Appreciate the comment, though. Appreciate you getting involved. But my fucking subscribers know what's up. And they all know, they all feel exactly the same about me, to me. They don't feel the same about you. They want me to keep saying, fuck Robert Sanchez, fuck that guy. And while we're at it, free Palestine. Because anybody watching this stream that don't agree with me, get the fuck off now. Ha! We're getting into it today. Wesley said, I'll stop watching Chelsea until Maresca is sacked if Sanchez starts next game. If Sanchez starts next game, I won't not watch, but it will be a tirade. I will be going for 90 tweets in 90 minutes. Hatton, you know what? I'm genuinely thinking this now. I'm genuinely thinking how he can't go out in public. Like, genuinely, he must just not go out in public without security bodyguards, because there is no way he would have been in London at some point and someone wouldn't have, not assaulted him, but like thrown a fucking milkshake at his head or something, or just called him a fucking wally, done something to get him in the news, like put him on video and be like, oh, you're a cunt. There's been nothing. Either Chelsea's PR is absolutely nuts, or he has hired the best security team known to man. Because, yeah, there is no way Robert Sanchez is setting a foot outside of his ground, outside of his private land in London and not just getting assaulted straight off the bat. If a Chelsea fan saw Robert Sanchez in the street, I don't care what fucking generation you're from. Generation Z, you're 70 years old. 70-year-olds are probably more likely to give it than the Gen Zs, to be honest. But any Chelsea fan, I've never, ever met a Chelsea fan that likes Sanchez, ever. I've met a lot of Chelsea fans. I go to a lot of games. I have never, ever met a Chelsea fan that rates Robert Sanchez. And the reporters, they're asking the questions in the best way that they can. And Enzo Maresca is answering them diplomatically. I've said it before on this stream. I'll say it again. He can't come out and be like, oh, he's dog shit. I don't trust him. He's shit. We don't like him, whatever. He's got to be constructive. Behind closed doors, what he says might be a completely different matter, but it's obviously not. For Jorgensen, I mean, you've got to be sitting there thinking, I do not ever have a future at this club. There is no chance that I will ever be number one at this club. If I can't start ahead of this fucking donkey, ahead of this absolute retard. Jorgensen has no future here, which is sad because I rate him above Sanchez. I do think he's better. I think he's got more longevity. He's got more attributes that I can get around and just an all-round safer goalkeeper. But the fact that he does not play over Sanchez, it must tear him apart inside as much as it does us. He must be sitting on the bench thinking, I can do better than this. It's like when David Raya was on the bench watching Aaron Ramsdale at Arsenal. He was thinking, my God, this guy's just dropped the ball again. And Jorgensen's probably sitting on the bench. He's probably the one tallying up the errors can lead into goals. He's thinking of sitting there, looking at that phone going, oh, fifth, sixth. In that first half where he parried the shot and they scored the offside. Fifth, sixth, Marmouche, yep, seventh, ninth. Bro, he must just be sitting there, rubbing his hands together. Oh, I've got to come on at half time. I've got to come on here. I've got to be Chelsea's number one. They've signed me. Nah, fella, back to the bench you go. For what? Couldn't tell you. Not a clue, mate. Honestly, your kicking's better than him. Your saving's better than him. Distribution, safer, ball control, confidence, high claims, command of the box. Yeah, no, you're better than him in every single attribute. Every single aspect that we need as a keeper, actually, you're better. But you know what? Fucking warm the bench for us. Sit, go and warm his seat for us. Fucking pricks. Honestly, look, it's Maresca's fault for continually picking him. I don't know. I feel like as a grown man, Sanchez has to take accountability. Players have come out and apologized. Players have come out and made public statements. Robert Sanchez needs to do that tonight. You know what? Let's have a quick check through Twitter. Who else got a poor rating? Jesus Christ. Caicedo got 5.9. Caicedo was the most accurate passer to play 45 minutes or more. 96% of passes over 90 minutes. And he got a 5.9. That's not very good. Right. Christopher Nkunku. How many touches did he have? Oh, he made 14 passes, apparently. 13 of them accurate. He had 18 touches, 1 successful dribble. He got rated one of the highest out of our entire team, to be completely honest. But I'm not sure how these ratings go because I would disagree with a lot of these. Giving Gvardiol an 8.1 is bizarre. Yeah, Kovacic was getting run all over in that centre mid. Giving him a 7.3 is nuts. And giving Marmouche a 7.2, but Foden an 8.5. I'd say Marmouche was their most dangerous player. I think, you know what, as well? I think Marmouche highlights how, not just, I was massively impressed, and I haven't seen very much of Marmouche. I don't know very much about Marmouche other than his stats. I've seen a few comps. I've watched a few games of him and he looks very sharp. Looks like a great kind of hybrid striker, you know, someone that can play as a 9, false 9, 10, second striker, off the wing, off the half space if you need. Very good at playing kind of 2 or 3 positions. But it just highlighted to me today the huge mistake City made in letting Alvarez go. He was so much more impactful and important to their squad than Haaland. And I said it so many times. Jose won't be watching right now, but Football Ferreira, knows exactly what I'm talking about. I said exactly the same thing. Alvarez is so much more of a complete player and so much more important to that City side. When you take that link up, that 10, that second striker who connects the play out, I mean, Marmoush did so much busy work today. I thought he was very, very dangerous. He will get a lot of goals in this City side. He's going fucking odds on. He's going straight in my fantasy next week. But yeah, I think he was obviously, it was chalk and cheese. You know, him and Kushinov. Kushinov was the one that had a bad game. You know, straight from the off, we just piled pressure on him. Should have just continued that. Should have just continued laying into him. Made it difficult for him. Just picked him off as debut young player, first time playing in England. Prime opportunity to cook him, but we let him get away with one, and we let City get away with one in general today. Just kind of not well. The story of Chelsea's season so far is when we're up, we don't take advantage. We don't put them down. We're not clinical. We're not ruthless, and then we let teams claw themselves back in. We let teams get back into the game. And then inevitably it all falls apart because of lack of experience, you know, naivety at the back, decision making, and, you know, capped off by having the world's worst goalkeeper. I would put money down on there are not many worse goalkeepers in professional football. In terms of the points lost, the impact had on the squad, I would say Robert Sanchez is the worst goalkeeper in professional football. And yeah, needs to terminate his contract, needs to rip that shit up. Let's have a quick look at Twitter. Let's see who's saying what. Oh, let's see who's tweeting about Robert Sanchez. Has Enzo Maresca said anything? That is the question. Let's just fucking go straight in. Oh, a couple of retweets. Yeah. Enzo Maresca. Yeah, I've logged into Twitter and I'm just seeing screenshots of his positioning. You know what? You can come through Twitter with me. Hold on. Let's see if we could do a little screen sharing. Share screen. So the first thing I've logged onto Twitter and see, Jackson had to move to the left. If Maresca was going to make a change, it should have deployed a false 9 in Palmer. It's the reason PSG won. They couldn't be. Yeah, I'd agree. Taking Jackson off was silly, too early. This is the first thing I saw. I feel this very deeply. This could be the thumbnail. I could just keep this on repeat. This just sums up. Yeah, I need this picture in HD to be the thumbnail. Fucking idiot. We know, mate. We know. Next one. This is not someone that is mentally stable. Look at his positioning! What the fuck is he doing? Lads, what is he doing? Oh my God. Lemon, not today. Not today. What is he doing? Oh my God. What possesses a keeper? What possesses a human being? What possesses somebody to take that fucking position? Bruv, he's got him. He's fucking sending him down the wing. He's sending him on his right foot the exact way he needs to go. Oh, no. What are you doing? Oh, I can't fucking stand the guy. Oh, get gone. Get gone. Chelsea, after scoring early, top 1 worst team in the world. Yeah, nah, not disagreed. Not disagreeing. That gets a like from me. Dave Franco. I don't want Dave Franco. I want following. Oh, no, I don't want following. I want fucking... I won't even talk about Sanchez. Diabolical keeping. Maresca's persistence with mediocrity will be his demises. Interesting spelling of demises, I'll be honest. I've never seen demise spelt like that before. Yeah, you know what? Can you see if I... Oh, yeah, let's get involved. Right. Worst keeper I've... Worst human I've ever seen in a Chelsea shirt. Let's change that. Least talented human I've ever seen in a Chelsea shirt. Fans included. Absolute fucking dog shit. Right. Should we hear what Erling Haaland has to say? I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this, though. Oh. Which is obviously with a modern game. But what this does, it gives you such an advantage when you're defending again, when someone's trying to defend against. Oh, it's such a poor finish and all.
Yeah, and it's difficult because you have to take the decision right there. You know what you're gonna do, if you're gonna try to take it down, or if he's gonna come and just pull you down or whatever.
Also, this is dangerous.
Facing behind, so I tried to just let it go because he didn't go quite for the ball.
Sorry, lads, I'm just taking a second to corn some people. We'll talk about that in a sec.
Sanchez was mistiming it, and then
yep, Sanchez mistimed it.
Was there to just chip it or shoot it in the...
Why has Sanchez gone for that? Oh my god, he's just such a cunt.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go. I thought he was gonna get it at first because I just saw like in my eyesight, but then I quickly saw they stopped, and then it was about trying to stay calm and put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, absolute fucking weapon. I don't get it. I don't get it. Lemon, fuck off. Not today, mate. Put user in timeout. Not today. Mikel Obi, I'm so sorry to do another episode on this creature. So, number one, a little bit of subtle racism there. I don't know for a fact that L's dog is white, but yeah, no, creature. That's very, very. That's a very, very racially poised insult. That. But yeah, so we'll get into, or just elaborate on what I was saying earlier about how dangerous this is and how this genuinely is a huge reason as to why Nicholas Jackson has been so poor this season. There is no chance. I mean, we as Chelsea fans do not forget that John Obi Mikel called him out. We as Chelsea fans will never forget that John Obi Mikel does not like Nicholas Jackson, prefers Victor Osimhen. It doesn't work like that. The human memory doesn't work. You're not just going to forget. Nicholas Jackson will be aware. Everything he does is not only scrutinized and spoken about by Chelsea fans worldwide, podcasters worldwide, content creators worldwide, but also ex-professionals with platforms, with huge platforms like John Obi Mikel. And for John Obi Mikel to come out and just continually berate Chelsea players, incredibly dangerous, soils his position as what I once, regarded him as a Chelsea legend. I think Mikel has now done more damage to this Chelsea team than he ever did good. You are doing no help by berating our players. Listen, I expect it from fans. I expect it from Twitter users like L's dog that want to relate, that want to sit there and call Chelsea players creatures. Very, very bizarre comment, that very, very bizarre insult to use. But the general context, the general idea of it is just so fucking wrong in itself of Chelsea legends ripping down current players. You've got to be supporting them. You've got to be doing... Oh, this was fucking unbelievable. What was going through on the topic of fucking racist tweets? What was going through? And I know this was not what he meant, but Lemon, have you just made a new account? Because I'll just continue to... You're just being annoying, mate. I'll just continue to put you in timeout. It's all good, fella. Yeah, this was a bizarre tweet. I know he meant to say, like, oh, they let him loose. Dango Unchained for Dango Watara's hat trick. Or something. Nah, that was crazy. But yeah, Erling Haaland on Marmoush debut. You can see he has something special. There's also a reason why City signed him. He has something special. Got straight in the team. He's going to be a fantastic player. I have no doubts about that. I think he. Oh, don't even know what I touched there. I think he looked superb tonight. Absolutely phenomenal. For a debut as well. Oh, 1 minute ago, Enzo Maresca. We trust Robert Sanchez for sure. No, we fucking don't. That's a big royal we, that is, mate. That is a big royal we, mate. Because fucking we do not trust Robert Sanchez as far as we can fucking throw the cunt. He is completely aware he is making mistakes in this moment. What do you mean in this moment, bruv? Every game. In this moment. In this moment. Someone put a bounty on his head, please. I think I saw Wes earlier say that he lives in Surrey. I mean, you know, look, no interest, you know, nowhere near me, nowhere possible for me, but fuck it. If anybody lives near Surrey, I mean, pay him a visit. Oh, Cesc Fabregas. Right, we're not here for Cesc Fabregas. Let's look at more Robert Sanchez hate. I promised you a Robert Sanchez cook session. We are going to deliver. Don't worry. Bro, this is the most accurate representation of how I feel. Oh, fuck that guy. I'm just going to leave this playing. I'm just going to leave this playing. If I just leave this playing for 24 hours, will you not just continue to watch? Oh, yeah. This one, every single fucking game on my mother's life, he is playing against us. On my mother's life. Robert Sanchez versus Manchester City. 3 goals allowed, 0 punches, 1 error led to goal. 100% thought he was Usain Bolt. Form is temporary. Arse is permanent. Like this post if you want Robert Sanchez out of Chelsea. This was a screenshot from the Wolves game where he fucked up and dropped the ball on Doherty and tried to avoid Chalobah's gaze. And he did exactly the same thing for Enzo today. Oh, what the fuck was he doing, man? Why? Erling Haaland cannot score from outside the box. What were you doing? Absolute fucking weapon. Like, beyond weaponry. I don't understand it. Oh, shit. Robert Sanchez on Erling Haaland's winner. I'm going on an adventure. You're going on a fucking one-way ticket, man. Oh, get this guy on a fucking cruise to Trinidad and Tobago and do not bring him. Nah, send him to Australia where the rest of the fucking criminals used to go. Yeah. Robert Sanchez, yeah, come on. Luigi, where is it? We need the UK Luigi. And our equivalent of the United Healthcare CEO is Robert Sanchez. Life with Robert Sanchez is your keeper every week. Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Every single game, Robert Sanchez makes a mistake now. We're not going to listen to piss. Chelsea have unveiled a Robert Sanchez statue. Bro's got no arms. How does Robert Sanchez play for Chelsea? He's the reason for having 10 points less every season. And the rest, brother. 10 points? 10 points less? 10 points? We have lost about 20 points from Enzo, from fucking Robert Sanchez. We have lost... I don't even want to think. I don't even want to think how many points we have lost from Robert Sanchez. It will kill me. It will genuinely kill me. My heart hurts to see the team I love sabotaged by our own. We cause our own problems. We are the architects of our own downfall. Whether it is team selection, choosing the same shit goalkeeper, whether it is not taking advantage of our chances, being too nonchalant, feeding our egos. Listen, I'm not. It will take a lot for me to be Maresca out. The aim is this season was always top 4. The aim this season will continue to be top 4. Top 4 is still very much empirically, mathematically possible. Listen, if we finish below Bournemouth, if we let our European position slip to Bournemouth, then I'll start to be get this bastard out of our club. But for now, listen, I know, again, it's his decision to start Sanchez, and that is the overarching problem. Sanchez has got to take accountability. I know it's Maresca's job as his employer, technically, sorry, not his employer, as his boss, to choose him, whatever. Maybe Jorgensen's not as good as we all think. Maybe Sanchez is the best of a bad bunch. But if that is the case, there needs to be an inquest had. Petrovic needs to be recalled immediately. I want Petrovic recalled tomorrow. I need Chelsea to activate that. I need a statement. To hear Maresca come out after the game and say Robert Sanchez is aware of his mistakes, it's not his fault, not good enough, man. Not good enough. I need a public statement from Robert Sanchez this week. I need something from Robert Sanchez this week to come out and own it. And even then we won't forgive him. Doesn't put him back into the good books. But I need him to acknowledge the pain he's putting us through. The situations that he has contrived, the situations nobody else has created. His mistakes have put us in this situation, nobody else. He was far and away the worst player on the pitch today. He is far and away the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League. I mean, that just about sums up today. That just about sums up, well, yeah, where this stream was heading as is. Appreciate everybody joining. Got to bring it down just a touch. Appreciate everybody joining. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you do watch this in post, Lemon, I apologize for, banning you and removing your comments, but yeah, we're trying to have a serious conversation about Chelsea. So yeah, you rattled me. I'll be honest. I'll be the first to hold my hands up. But if I didn't remove you and ban you, I probably would have said something that would have got me banned off of YouTube, or would have called you something that would have made us no longer friends. So appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate everybody that's managed to make it this far. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, maybe we'll do a more detailed breakdown tomorrow. But that's about as far as this one goes. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow. We keep going.